What's good, everybody? It's your boy Tino and back with another video. This is day 2 of testing my trading strategy, my US30 trading strategy, before I can find $1,000 to trade with it. So I'm looking at US30 on the daily time frame. I always want to see my setups from the daily time frame. I think it's much better. So we just filled this gap over here. I've literally been in these charts for some time now. I think we're just retracing back in order to continue back up. So we'll see how the daily time frame close. I love it when I'm looking to buy and price first takes out the low or the previous day, then closes back inside. That kind of like tells me that we want to go a certain way. I love how we are bullish, how we close above that. Let's see the hourly, the 4-hour time frame. I love on the 4-hour time frame. I love this down here, down there. I love this. That's a swing low over there that price created, and we pushed all the way up. But I prefer my setups to be born from the daily time frame. Let's see. I think we'll still continue bullish, but I want to see how price continues to push up. There's a certain structure I'm looking for in price. That's a good push up. We're still gonna continue to push up. This is like 3 days of waiting for price to behave a certain way. But let me look at this. This was proper, by the way. The way price closed above this, like above this, that was so proper. And then we can go to the lower time frame, like the 1 hour, and look at market structure shifts, bullish and stuff. And this is more like it. Go to 15-minute time frame. Let's see if there was any of the expected stuff in the 5-minute. Anything worthwhile. Nothing really interesting. I just don't like how price is jumping up and down. Let's go sweep the high. Sweeping the high. Close back and be bearish, please. No. In situations like this, price is just gonna keep continuing to go to the upside. Even on this day, I'm expecting price to drop a bit. Let's say, for example, price drops halfway through the previous day, around the 50% of the previous day, then push back up. So I'm gonna go to the 1 hour, expecting price to continue to go bullish. Maybe after we come all the way down into these areas here, yeah, something like that, coming back into these areas and then continue to push up. But my anticipation is for price to go up. Almost stepped into the 50% of that. Let's see how it goes. I want to see how this is the 30-minute time frame. This is the 1 hour time frame. This is the 15-minute time frame. This is the 5-minute time frame. What time is it? It's 10. Okay, let's keep going for a few hours. I want 3 o'clock. Okay, we are still within those ranges down there. I would love to see price take out these lows here, maybe into this area before we can continue to push up. That would be nice. Before we can push up. This consolidation is not good. I want to see price take out the lows before it go up. Way. Now price is taking out the highs. That means we might have to swap our whole idea behind the whole trade and say price should eventually be pushing down. Because if we are taking out the highs first, then that means the lows are the next target. What is happening? I was supposed to have taken the trade. I couldn't pause it anymore. Yes. Now price has gotten too far without me now. Way too far without me. Let's see. That's a nice area for an entry if we have to take a buy. Nice swing low over here. Am I even sure of this? Because price might still come all the way down there. But higher time frame, we good. So let's take a low in this area here. Put our stop at the low of this candle and try and project the TP instead of let's put the fib. Let me try and project the TP from this high to this low. Projected TP area should be around this. It should be in these areas here. This is quite crazy. Now let's try and project it into those areas and save. Let's delete the projections. Let's play out price. Way! What was I saying in the first place? Damn, that was good. And this is 8 p.m. The time I was trading is already past my trading hours. Crazy. I wasn't supposed to be trading at all after that time. I guess it might take us long to find that account with $1,000 if we are still doubting ourselves. The next day, this is the proper areas, man, and price push back all the way up. That would be nice. Ooh, God. The daily is not making sure, man. The daily time frame is what's messing up my things. I want to see price on the daily time frame doing good things. Let's go. Let's swipe some lows and then close back inside. Take out that low. Close back inside. That's what I want. I want you to close back inside and close bullish. If this candle can close back inside and close bullish, then I have a bias for the day. Nope, we didn't close back inside. Close back inside, then I'll have a bias for the day. That's too much move. Okay, my bias is bullish. We close back inside bullish. So I expect price, yes, eventually to come take out those highs. Now with my bullish bias, what do I have? Where my market structure shifts bullish, over here market structure shift bullish. And what is my time? 3 over there. Now let's watch price. I want to see price keeping bullish in that area. Okay, we came back way too long. Now look at the crazy thing right now that I'm seeing is this relatively equal lows here that I definitely expect price to go take out before we can go anywhere up. So let's use lower time frame and then let's watch price. Those relatively equal lows down there, then price might want to swipe them out. See, we almost took those lows out, but nothing makes sense yet here, so I can't trade within this range because we are literally like within a range, within this high and this low here. That's a range. I want to see price stepping out of this range, then I will look for a setup. Okay, the time, it's already past my trading hours, so I'm gonna have to go to the next day around 3 right there, and let's watch price. I'm still keeping the bullish aspect of this whole thing from the daily time frame. Still keeping the bullish. We're closing back inside. Still keeping the bullish aspect of everything. Okay. I would love to see price take out lows before we can go bullish. Okay, one notation right here, dropping into this area. If this is a swing low, like I would want to see price not take out that low, this low over here, keep going up, if that's a valid swing low. Price should keep that low not taken out, or whip it and go back inside, something like that. But we are still within the range and I don't like that. Nice push. Nice push. This is the 15-minute time frame. Let's see how it works out. We whipped out the low. Whipped out that low. Where's our... Oh, guys, I think I delay sometimes. Did I delay? No. Nice. Price drop into a fair value gap over here. and push back inside, and then we have a market structure shift bullish by closing above here. So if I take a buy there, my TP is not just gonna be in these highs, it's gonna be all the way up there. So let's say I take a buy in there, because number one, we took out the lows, these ones down here. So if I take a buy in there, wherever price is, I will have to put my stop at this low, since that's the swing low that I think price should not go above, and then go take out that high. So let's try that setup out, save, and let's see if price can go all the way up. We are in the trade. It looks like a beautiful trade setup for me. Okay, nice move, nice move. We took out that first high, approaching the second high right now. Approaching the second high. That's nice. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Push back. Push up. Push up. Push up. Push up. Push up. Okay, what I don't want to see most of the time is price maybe taking out, like closing below this. Just that in this case, I don't think I can push my stops to BE. I don't know why I can't push my stops to BE. Oh, I can. Now I need to put my stop at this high area. I've closed in profit of 200 US dollars. I'm expecting price to go take out that previous day's high over there, which I think is gonna happen. I really think it's gonna happen before price pushes any further down. Let's go. Let's see. I'm taking out. That was a good trade. Honestly, that was a good trade. It was a one maximum of 1 to, let's see, that was a 1 to 3 trade, bro. It kind of tells me that you don't need to have, you don't need to have price push all the way to your TP all the time. 1 to 3 is good. This was a 1 to 3, 1 to 2, 1 to 3 is beautiful. But this was already, I closed 1 to 2. After I went into a profit of 1 to 3, I shifted my stop to 1 to 2. So I closed a profit of 1 to 2. This was a beautiful setup, and it's birthed from the hourly time frame. I mean the daily time frame. Number one, we closed bullish here. We closed bullish over here. As you can see, we closed bullish on this candle, and my expectation was that this candle should push all the way up, but it didn't. But as you can see how this candle closed, it closed back inside of this candle's range. So the next candle, I'll still expect price to go bullish. That's why I was anticipating bullishness even going to the lower time frames, and this one really played out properly. What time is it now? It's 7 p.m. Price might actually continue to push all the way up, but for a day trader, I think that's proper. That would have been a nice setup, a good one. And so far, how many losses have I taken? It's fine. I'll do the math later on. But yeah, let's play out that and see if it does go all the way down to take me out, or we eventually push all the way up to take the TP area, which I would have not waited for this whole move like the way it's happening. I wouldn't wait for all that. I would definitely be out of the trade by the time it does all this. One good trade out of multiple no trade days. Which day was this one? It was a Wednesday. This Wednesday had a good trade. Monday to Wednesday, no trades were there. Let's see if this eventually goes all the way up, which I really think it does. I think it does. let's say I held this trade and my stop was still at the same area. Okay, nice. Price eventually hit me on TP, which is good. But of course, your boy was not gonna wait for that. Your boy was not gonna wait for that. But yeah, that's it. This is a good one. And I'll consider this day 2 of the 30 days. I'm actually doing day 2 in the same day. The days is just simple number of trades. I'm going to try and take around 30 trades that are testing my trading strategy just to see whether or not it will make it big in the charts, risking the same amount of money and looking at the same kind of setups. This setup is the same setup that I have taken before, and stuff like that. In the future, I really would love to take buys or take trades. Like, let's say price does enter into a fair value gap like this. The moment it closes bullish, the second candle, yeah, that becomes my swing low, and then the third candle, I want to take a buy from there going forward. That would be nice. But anyways, uh that's it for this video. See you guys in the next one.